The High Court in Pretoria is today expected to hand down judgment in President Jacob Zuma's application to review and set aside former public protector Thuli Madonsela's state of capture report. President Zuma wanted the report sent back to the public protector's office for reinvestigation. He also objected to the outcome of the report, saying it was rushed and not based on factual findings. President Zuma's lawyers had argued that only he should appoint a judge to head the State of Capture Commission. The public protector recommended that the judge be appointed by the Chief Justice, but political parties, the UDM, COPE and the DA, argue that the Chief Justice is within his right to appoint a judge to head the commission. All right, and for more on this story, let's cross live to our reporter, Sipho Stearman. He's in Pretoria this morning. Sipho, good morning to you. Kindly give us a little bit of background to this case, of course, and what time is the ruling expected?
Well, a very good morning to you and our viewers at home. The ruling here today by a full bench headed by Judge President Mlambo is expected around 10 a.m. here in the Pretoria court right behind me. Now, as you mentioned in that intro there, that the President, of course, is seeking to overturn the remedial action of the state capture report by former public protector Thuli Madonsela, particularly the aspect that is seeking to have the Chief Justice be the one that appoints an independent judge that would head up a state of inquiry commission. The President is fighting against this, saying that, well, he's the only one with powers to appoint a commission of inquiry and that he cannot be dictated to by the public protector, suggesting that the public protector is encroaching on the principle of separation of powers. However, of course, we do know that the current public protector, Busiswe Mkhwebane, is opposing this review application, along with the political parties, your UDM, your COPA and your EFF and the DA, and simply they are saying that the President is implicated in state capture. I remember Dalimpofu made the argument that President Zuma is a central figure in state capture, and so he cannot, as a man that's implicated in this matter, then expect to be the one that appoints a judge that would then head up that commission, saying that that would then amount to him being a judge and jury in his own trial. And they said that actually it is in the interest of both the public and also the President to have an independently elected judge head up this commission, because then if it clears the President, then there would not be any doubts. However, if then the President appoints the judge himself and he is cleared, then there would be a cloud as to did that judge serve justice to the commission, or was he doing President Zuma's bidding? So those are some of the arguments that were advanced here in court, and of course we will now see what Judge President Mlambo will say. Now, I must also just make the interesting note that Judge President Mlambo last week actually granted some civil unions parties that came to the court arguing that the President should not be allowed to appoint an NPA head because it's conflicted. And the same argument of conflict was made in this matter. And in that particular case on Friday, the Judge President did grant that order stopping the President, suggesting then, and I think that would give us an indication where he is likely to go in this case. So that's what we have for you right now. But of course, we will continue to monitor this. It's now back to you in Studio Palisa.
All right, thank you so much to our reporter there, Sipho Stearman. As he said, will certainly be monitoring the outcome of that verdict at 10 a.m. this morning. All right.